Here now is memory training authority. His name is Arthur Bornstein. Would you welcome him, please? Mr. Eddie Idle? Arthur, sit right there.
You asked if you pronounced my name correctly?
Yes, Bornstein?
Yeah, born with a Stein, Bornstein. See the baby here?
Oh, it's Bornstein.
Yes, I'm feeding it with a Stein. Got the picture?
Is that the way I remember it now?
Not Beerstein, Bornstein.
Bornstein. Oh, right, Mr. Bornstein. What makes a person a memory
You
expert?
just dropped the baby. I'm sorry. You have keen observation here. Right. What makes a person a memory training authority or an expert?
Yes.
By learning methods that are very basic. In fact, everyone has a good memory, but very few people ever learn how to use this good memory to a great advantage.
Did you, by any chance, become a memory expert
Yes.
because you had trouble remembering
I
things?
was a failing student in college, or a struggling student with low grades, C's, D's, and a few F's. And I found simple techniques accidentally, like associating a series of facts. I applied them to my textbooks, and all of a sudden my grades started to go up. And after I finished college, I was in law school, and I decided to research the field, and then I went into it permanently to help people develop a superior memory.
That's fascinating.
And-
Can you remember names, too?
Oh, yes, names and faces.
And is that one of the ways, the way you showed me with the
Oh, yes.
Bornstein?
Visualizing, projecting pictures,
Mhm.
and concentrating, and so on.
Now, how can you teach anyone else to do it? Because I understand that you can teach them in a certain length
Oh,
of
yes.
time. What are the basic techniques?
The imagination, how to concentrate, how to associate ideas. I have schools, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Sacramento, in different parts of the country.
Give us an example of
And
that.
I'll give you an example of how we teach our students.
All right, fine.
The imagination, I said. If I said picture 10 or 12 items in a perfect sequence, how much time do you think it would take you to memorize them in a perfect sequence?
I have no idea.
30 seconds, 40 seconds? Watch. The first item is a glass. Now, everyone picture with me. See it? A glass. The imagination. Now we connect these facts. Glass and the word ceiling. Can you see this gigantic glass on the ceiling?
Mm-hmm.
Now, as I go forward, come along with me. Ceiling and Eiffel Tower. Can you picture the Eiffel Tower on the ceiling swinging back and forth, back and forth?
Mm-hmm.
Eiffel Tower and drapes, long flowing drapes flowing from the Eiffel Tower. Drapes and roses, a long string of roses now wrapped around those drapes. Roses on a tire. We take the string of roses and wrap it around an automobile tire. Tire and a pencil. We now see this gigantic pencil piercing into the tire. Pencil and, let's say, a door. Can you see this gigantic pencil piercing into a door?
Mm-hmm.
Door and a tree. We see the door slamming back and forth against the tree. Let's take one more. Tree and an elephant. Can you picture the elephant's trunk wrapped around the tree, tugging away?
Mm-hmm.
Let's stop here, you know? Now, what's the first item?
Glass.
Glass. In fact, everyone can respond. Where does the glass go?
Ceiling.
And on the ceiling?
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower. With
The drapes.
wrapped around it. Roses.
Roses.
Tire.
Tire.
To the door, which hits the tree.
Tree, and then elephant.
Oh. Now you can go on and on and on.
Incredible.
Now, test yourself.
What did you say your name was?
A very important thing.
His name is.
By the way, we can take the same basic technique and apply it. If I said, do you know all the planets in their order of distance away from the sun? Are you sure of these?
No.
Not too sure.
No,
right?
I'm not too sure.
Well, let's take the same basic technique. If we can memorize a glass ceiling Eiffel Tower, we can memorize the planets.
All right.
Now, let's picture this. Mercury is chasing Venus. Can you see this fellow Mercury with his wings on his
Yes.
feet?
Yeah.
Chasing this good-looking girl, Venus, without her arms. Next is Earth. We see Venus racing around the Earth. Venus is orbiting the Earth. Earth, Mars. Can you picture the Martians now inhabiting the Earth? The little
Yeah.
fellows with the huge ears.
Yes.
Next we have Jupiter. Can you picture the Martians drinking their favorite drink, tall mint Jupiters?
All right.
The drink of the Martians. Next is Saturn. Saturn sounds like Saturn, so you see these tall mint Jupiters spilling all over the Saturn for Saturn. Next is Uranus. Now it's raining all over this piece of Saturn. Next is Neptune. The rain shifts down to Neptune, the king of the sea, and his crown is being filled with water, the rainwater. The last one is Pluto. We might see Neptune with his pitchfork, and what is he doing? He could be poking the little puppy dog called Pluto as he swims round and round, in a nice way. Let's see if we remember the planets. What was Mercury doing?
Chasing Venus.
Right. Where does Venus go? Around the Earth. Who's on the Earth?
Mars.
Martians. What are they drinking?
Jupiter.
Jupiter spills on the Saturn. Saturn's cleansed by
Uranus.
Uranus. Rain shifts on
Neptune.
Neptune. What does Neptune do?
Neptune with the thing with the blue with the dog.
Yeah. Now,
Isn't it that for the dog?
the most important part is to test yourself 24 hours from now, and you'll find that these same facts will come right back. The glass on the ceiling, The Eiffel Tower. In fact, people call me a year
See if
after-
Nancy can do one of these alone. Try Nancy.
Oh,
Go ahead, with the planets. Can you do them alone, Nancy?
Can I do the planets?
Yes.
All right,
him-
now
let him
let's
touch
see. Where does it start?
Oh, you want to start with- Well,
Okay.
Mercury is racing away from the sun. It's got a little too hot for him. This is in order of distance from the sun. Where does Mercury go?
Chasing Venus.
And Venus goes where?
Venus goes around the Earth.
On Earth.
And off Earth there's Mars.
What are they doing?
And they're drinking Jupiter.
The Jupiters.
Jupiters are doing something on Saturn.
Yeah.
Saturn, right?
And then?
Saturn. And then, wait a minute, what happens with the Saturn is rain on
Uranus.
Uranus. And then you have Uranus. The rain is raining on something.
Neptune.
And Neptune is sapping Pluto.
Right, in a nice way, of course. We keep it close. Very good.
We're going to leave you for just a moment. We'll be right back following these messages.
Let's say that if I said, you know the names of the president's cabinet posts in our current administration. You're not too sure of them, are you?
Go on, Sid.
I can tell, watching Bob's face, you look kind of, you're not too sure. How many do we have?
I always look that way.
I see. Now, most people are not sure how many. Well, there are 11 posts. Now, you picture this. Picture the president as he pats a child. Now, remembering three simple words, just three, you can remember the cabinet post. Now, the P is for what? Oh, you got to pat the child here.
Pats a
Oh,
child.
Thank you very much.
You only
Look what we have.
Jupiter.
T for what? Post office. A for Attorney General. T for Treasury. S for State Department. A is for Agriculture. Now, C in child is C for Commerce. H for Health, Education, and Welfare. I for Interior. L for Labor. And D for Defense. Now, there's only 10 here, and I said there are 11. On the back?
On the back.
Oh, somebody said on the back. I see. Urban Affairs has just been added recently, right?
Uranus.
No.
It's raining on the child that...
No.
On the
You pat the child.
Bornstein.
No. Since the president pats the child, he says, now you pat the child.
You pat
for,
the child.
You for urban affairs. Now, let's go over this. What's the P for, everyone? Post office,
Post
right?
office, yes.
A for
Attorney General.
Attorney General.
Attorney
T for
Treasury.
Treasury. S for
State.
State Department.
Agriculture.
S for Agriculture. C for
Commerce.
Commerce. H.
Health.
Education and
Education and
Welfare.
welfare.
I.
Interior.
Interior. L.
Labor.
And D for Defense. U for
Urban
Urban
Affairs.
Urban
Affairs.
Affairs. You pat's a child, you'll always remember the 11 cabinet posts. Simple, isn't it? Now, these are methods.
We'd like to, if I may, Arthur, I'd like to take you and everyone here out in front of the audience because Arthur has memorized the current edition of Saturday Evening Post, and we're going to do something for you people out there. You people at home. Come on out. You know where to sit? Everyone know where to sit? Right, second on.
I see you have an imagination.
Well, I don't have to forget which chair it is anyway.
Now, Arthur, will you set this up with the audience and tell them exactly
yes.
what? Because everyone has a copy of this Post magazine.
You've seen how simple it is, but I'm going to show you how far you can go with using the imagination, concentration techniques. I've memorized the general context of this entire magazine. If you open your magazine and call any page number, I will attempt to describe the contents on that particular page.
Now, I must point out, for the benefit of the people at home, that the monitors up here, which the audience normally will see, will be turned out. Am I correct? And you must give us time to turn to the magazine that we're photographing for the folks at home to see, Arthur, okay?
All right. Now, someone call a page number. Turn to
Here's
a
the
page.
lady over here. Lady over here.
Page 51.
Page 51. the lady.
51 is the second page of the article, The Running Foxes, by Joyce Younger, and it shows the field and the hunters marching along, the dogs and the foxes and so on.
Incredible. That's it.
Right?
74.
That's the Lucite
Wait a minute, give us
ad.
a chance.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just give us a chance to turn to 74.
That's the
Got it?
Lucite paint, house paint ad.
43.
43 is a full page ad for Campbell's Soup, and there's 9 pictures on that page. I'm sorry?
35.
Wait a minute, hold it. Hold it back. Page 8, man.
Page 8.
Hold it. Will you please, Arthur? Will we get
Oh, by the way, there's a coupon in the place of page 8 this week. You'll all, and there's also a coupon for 35 and 36 is a coupon.
81.
82. Wait a minute.
Well, someone said 81. I'll give 81 and 82. It's the first page of the article, The Dr. Spock article, and Bill Davidson wrote it. And 82 shows Dr. Spock with some statistics about children and wars and so on.
I'm sorry,
And he-
Arthur, but Bill Davidson didn't write the article. Robert Massey wrote
I
it.
just wanted to know if you were going to check that close.
Okay.
All right. Very good.
56.
Page, I'm sorry, what'd you say? 56.
56 is retirement.
Hold it.
Okay, it's a 2-page spread
Now,
for people who want to retire and live in trailers, and it shows the different parts of the country. Page 9.
hold it.
Okay, turn to page 9. Page 9 is a full-page ad for the Longines Symphonette, and it's Sentimental Journey. You may have already won. It's a contest. 58 is...
Wait.
Okay,
58.
I'm going to do it a little different. After this page, I want to do something a little different. Now, the master lock ad on the left-hand column, is that right? And then a clever cartoon showing a family sitting on the roof, and it shows Noah's Ark coming by, and it says it doesn't augur too well.
We're going to change it now.
We're going to change something.
Just call the subject, and he will give you the page
Yeah,
number.
Right. If you call anything in the magazine, if I have seen it, I'll tell you what page you're looking at.
Lady in the corner, please.
On 20 and 21 for the Firestone.
What did you say? Wait a minute, I didn't even hear that myself.
Firestone, 20...
Oh, Firestone ad.
Yeah, page 20 and...
The Batman artist.
Starts on page 93. That's Will Davidson.
Hold it. Is that it? That's right.
That is John.
John Skull. Oh, those authors are getting me. Okay.
You turn the page.
By the way, if I miss anything, it's 5% for being human. Okay?
Okay, now wait a minute. We want to get this so the people at home can see. Now, what do you...
Canadian Travel Bureau. Now, is that the one for Quebec? Now, there's 3 ads for Canada. The Canadian Travel Bureau. You're on page 11? Yes, and it shows Peggy's Cove.
Now, wait. When this lady calls the subject, everyone turn to that page, please, with us. Yes, ma'am. Campbell soup.
You're back on 43.
We're back there. Let's try another one. Another subject. Yes, sir.
You're on
Chevrolet Impala.
page 49 for the Chevrolet Impala.
Everybody turn to 49, please. That's right. It is Chevrolet Impala.
The what?
Are you a dealer, sir? Are you a dealer?
American Trucking Industry. Is that in the 90 series? 92? Right, 92.
TV going batty?
That's the Batman, right, page 93 again? Yeah. Right.
How about a nice hand for Mr. Bornstein? Could you really teach Bob Newhart to do this so that maybe tomorrow he could do this with
Let
us?
me check his page. Yes, I can.
Can you? Are
Yes.
you serious,
Yes.
Arthur?
By the way, Bob...
flip the pages fast.
By the way, all of my students do this. It's so simple. I have schools which we bring failing students to honor roll students in a semester's time.
Nancy has a question.
How many times did you read the magazine?
Oh, by the way, I can memorize the average post in 35 to 45 minutes.
Oh,
My students take about an hour.
How do you do it? I mean, really, do you start right
by
at
the
the
way,
beginning?
Yes, we start with page 1. That helps. By the way, Bob's going to have to give me a good 2 hours of his time.
He's going to explain tomorrow. Arthur will explain tomorrow how it was done, and
Right.
then Bob will be here to simply astound you.
I want to put
Until
everything...
then, thank you, Arthur Bornstein, very much. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday, if you remember, we had, hold it, sir, yesterday we had...
Are we on the air yet?
Yes, we are.
We're on the air.
Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday we had a memory expert with us yesterday whose name happens to be Arthur Bornstein. And Arthur had memorized this entire issue of Post magazine, and the people simply referred to various pages, and he would tell them what was on the page, or they would refer to subject matter, and he would tell them the page that happened to be on. And he, at the end of yesterday's show, said that he could teach this to Bob Newhart in a matter of 3 or 4 hours. Am I correct, Arthur?
About 2 to 3 hours. Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to test Bob out now and see how... you worked with him for 2 or 3 hours, you
Right.
say?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready, Robert?
With a button
We had
down
dinner in
like
between.
Newhart, I don't think you can manage.
Yeah, I see. Well, it's time to test Bob. So if you'll open your magazines and just pick
Take a page at random.
a page at random. Just call out the number of the page.
44.
Wait, we must
Wait a
do
minute,
it
it's
time.
not an auction. One page at a time, right? Just one page at a time.
If we're for page 45. Hold it a minute. Page 45.
45 is an ad for New Hampshire. Take a vacation in New Hampshire.
Right.
Very good.
Okay.
All right.
Now, get the old lady first.
Professor,
What page?
could you quiet down a little, please?
Why, I'll have them all quiet. Everybody got to keep quiet.
No, Professor, not the audience. You, Professor.
All right, then. Now, if I keep quiet, I want everybody else.
All right. Yes, ma'am. The lady would like to have page 39. Wait a minute. Where do we get to 39, Bob? Okay, Robert.
39, there's a picture of a burnout Volkswagen, and it's a story, how can I tell them there was nothing left? And it's about
Right.
the serial number.
Yes, ma'am. Page 56, Phil. Are you ready, Robert?
56. 56.
That's the page.
I get no picture.
Oh, yes, he does.
20 minus 7.
No. Remember, Bob, 56. They're 56 years old, 57-year-old.
Oh, it's retirement.
That's working. Lady back there. Yes, ma'am. Pardon? Page
16 is
16.
an ad for De Beers diamonds. Diamonds.
Can I ask one?
Yes, Carmen.
I can't see.
No, I wouldn't tell you, Professor. 64.
64, it could be one of three things. It depends on the magazine you have. One is Roto-Rooter.
Right.
Another one you might have would be Arrow Staplers. And another one might be Secrete Cement. Right.
Right here.
88.
88, Robert.
88 is a picture. 88 is a picture of, it starts the article by Bill Davidson on the thing that's going around.
That's right. Now, wait, hold it, audience. Rather than call out the page number, if you just call out the subject matter, he will relate the page number to you.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am. Fleischman.
Fleischman's on 92.
Isn't it?
Gas?
Gas.
Gas.
Gas is 93.
That's right, Warren B.
Thank you.
Who said money? Money, the man in the back row said.
Money would be 71. There is money on 71.
Yeah,
though, if
that's
you like.
right.
There is money on 71,
He
sir.
wants Mutual of New York.
And there's money on the Whirlaway in the 5th.
Yes, miss.
What?
Race car, Bob.
A race car would be on, well, there's several of them. There is one on 20 and 21. That's the Firestone ad and the tires.
Could I ask, how did Bob get to do this?
Yes,
I
will
would
you?
love to do it.
Oh, you have to speak to the
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
sir.
this is Mr. Bornstein. It's Marble Quinn. Arthur.
Nice
Have you met Jim Darren?
Would you
James
turn?
Darren? James?
How are you?
This Bob, these are the things we could remember.
Now, thousands. In fact, Bob put about 1,000, I'd say over 1,000 facts into his mind in 2 hours.
I think we'd have a nice hand for Bob Newell.